Hey, Rick McBride here with your Property Masters in 5 minutes of free time. How are you doing today? It looks like it might actually rain here in Florida for once, but hopefully not. We'll see. Today I wanted to talk about rising rates and actually helping you sell. I saw an article in Realtor Magazine Online that was making the argument that rising rates will actually help you sell your property. Well, how is that, you say? Well, first of all, we have to understand what rising rates are. The Federal Reserve creates a rate which banks can lend each other money. So a bank can borrow money from the Federal Reserve to lend for a loan at, I believe it's 2.5%, something like that, percent now. But they just raised it 0.25% last week. They also raised it again, I believe, a few months ago as well, and all the experts are predicting that the rates will continue up. They will continue to raise the rates. They do this to curb inflation and make sure that things don't get out of control and too heated too fast so that a loaf of bread doesn't cost us $1,000. That said, the bank obviously needs to make a profit. So the bank takes the amount that they can borrow the money from the Federal Reserve, say 2.5% for sake of argument, and they add 2 points onto it, and they lend the money to you for 4.5%. So as that rate rises, mortgage rates will also rise. Not in direct correlation, because there is some competition among the banks as far as how they will set their rates. Competition, always a good thing. That said, how is this going to make you sell your house faster? Well, according to this guy, Rick Sharga, he's the Executive Vice President of 10X and former Senior Vice President at Realty Track, who is one of the companies that tracks data in the real estate world. He argues that rising rates will actually increase the number of buyers, at least over the short term, because people are going to get off the fence. If rates start going up, people are going to say, hey, I better buy now before the rate goes up. And 1/4 point in a rate on a loan, depending on the size of the loan, can cost you, 20, 30, 40, 50 bucks a month in payment. 1% can cost you as much as more than $100 in your payment. So if you sit back and wait a year and let their interest rate go up a point, that loan is now going to cost you, say, $125 more a month. So his argument is that buyers that are sitting on the fence, that are thinking about buying, will now jump into the market, an already crowded buyer's market, by the way. But he's saying that will cause them to jump into it. He also believes, and this is probably more important than anything in our industry, he also believes that higher rates are going to cause lenders to loosen some of their standards. And if they loosen their underwriting standards, that means more people will be able to get loans. Nobody wants type of standards where they do the mirror test, where they put the mirror under your nose and breathe, and if you fog up the mirror, you get a loan, like it was in 2000s. Nobody wants that. But they went from this extreme all the way to this extreme where nobody could get a loan. And over the last few years, they've been loosening those up a little bit. But the fact that you'll have higher rates, they will be forced to lower their standards, or else they won't be able to lend to as many people or lend as many loans. And so that's a good thing. Like I said, what does that mean to you? Well, if the buyers are getting off the fence, then you've considered selling. It's time for you to get off the fence as well, especially if you're going to buy, if you're going to upsize or downsize, because now is the time to do that before the interest rates get higher. So more buyers mean a better market for you to sell in, means you getting top dollar. You use our Master's Marketing Program and utilize our services, we will get you top dollar for your property. So if you are thinking about selling, now's a good time to consider it. We offer a free property valuation. We offer free professional pictures by a professional photographer, and we offer a free what's it called?
Professional staging consultation.
Free professional staging consultation as well, all with our listings. And most people that we've been meeting with lately are finding their property is worth more than what they think it is. We're having to actually convince them to list it for higher, which is unusual in our business, but we're going to enjoy it while it lasts. So give us a call if you want to list your property for sale, 386-866-1007. Let our Master's Marketing Program get you top dollar for your property.